What if the biggest problem in your service delivery operation isn't your technicians? It's that you actually don't know how well your operation is performing. Steve here, an operational transformational strategist at Advanced Global MSP Coaching, a team of Autotask experts. Over the years, I've worked with hundreds of MSPs, and one challenge comes up over and over and over again. The team is busy, tickets are getting closed, clients aren't complaining every day. And when I ask one simple question, how do you know your service team is consistently meeting expectations? Most owners don't have an objective answer. Today, I want to walk you through three operational gaps that we uncovered at one MSP and how fixing them gave leadership something they were missing: certainty. The first issue wasn't poor technicians, it wasn't bad software, and it wasn't a lack of automation. It was uncertainty. Leadership couldn't confidently answer questions like, are client requests being handled correctly? I don't know. Are SLAs actually being met? Well, the report says so. Are tickets slipping through the crack? Maybe, maybe a few thousand. Uh, and the last one is, are your processes working consistently? Well, wait a second. What do you mean by consistent? When you don't know those answers, you manage it by instinct. That leads to more interruptions, more firefighting, and more time spent chasing problems instead of preventing them. And the answer isn't another dashboard. The answer is building a system that defines expectations, measured performance, and exposes operational gaps before your clients notice them. Once we looked deeper, another issue became obvious. Tickets were getting assigned, but they weren't always getting assigned well. Many MSPs distribute work based on who's available, who's online, or who simply responded to a Teams message. That sounds efficient until you're seeing ticket reassignments, avoidable escalations, longer resolution times, frustrated texts, and frustrated clients. The goal is not simply moving tickets, it's matching the right technician with the right skill and the right availability with the right client requests. When assignments become intentional instead of reactive, productivity improves almost immediately. The final challenge was prioritization. Some tickets sat untouched longer than expected. Others jumped to the front of the line simply because of a squeaky wheel. The reality is simple. Not every client request deserves the same response. A survey outage is not the same as a new PC. A project scheduled task isn't the same as a critical business outage. Without structured prioritization and workload management, technicians naturally react to whatever seems the loudest. Over time, that creates SLA risks across all your clients. Delayed client communication for the client that was next in line, technician overload, and inconsistent service delivery. The best in the class MSPs don't react to demand, they manage it. And here's the interesting part. This MSP didn't need to replace Autotask. It didn't need another PSA. It didn't need more automation. And they already had most of the tools in their tool belt. They simply needed to close a few operational gaps. This meant creating objective performance measurements, aligning technician skills with assignments, and building a structured prioritization system, resulting in being able to hold the service team accountable with measurable expectations. When these pieces work together, something changes. Leadership stops wondering what's happening inside my service desk or inside the service team. Technology doesn't create operational excellence. Automation doesn't create accountability. Reports don't create confidence. Operational excellence happens when expectations are clear, performance is measurable, work is intentionally assigned, and client requests are consistently handled the same way. That's how you build a server team that consistently meets expectation. And that's how uncertainty becomes accountability. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Most MSPs already have the technology they need. What they're missing is an operational strategy that ties everything together. If you'd like help identifying the operational gaps inside your operations, schedule a free 30-minute operational strategy call with me and the team at Advanced Global MSP Coaching. We'll help you identify where uncertainty exists, where accountability can improve, and what changes will deliver the biggest operational gains. If you found this video helpful, give it a like or subscribe for more operational strategies for MSPs. And let us know in the comments, what's the biggest challenge you're facing at your service delivery operation right now? Thanks for watching and have an awesome day.